Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to share with you something very exciting. So my renovation has officially started, so yay, let's go, right? So BSC, right, the Building Services Center has just completed the rectification, right, so which took longer than expected. So they took 3 weeks instead of 2 weeks, right, to fix the defects, I think because of Chinese New Year and other stuff. And as you can see in my previous video, those defects are not exactly like very serious, but somehow they took quite a bit of time to actually fix those stuff. So lesson here, right? You need to do your defect inspection as fast as possible once you receive your keys, and cater for at least 14 to 21 days of lead time before your renovation start, right? At the same time, your ID or your contractor will also have to apply for the HDB renovation permit, right? And that takes time too. So for my case, it took around 10 days to get the final approval from HDB with all the demolition plans all submitted and approved. So if your case involves like a lot of like hacking down the walls and stuff like that, right, then you can expect longer approval time. So once approved and you have settled everything with like the BSC, right, then your renovation can begin, right? So at the point that you have a renovation start date, right, that means that there is already a renovation plan already, right? So it is best that your contractor or your ID can provide you a renovation schedule, right, which tells you exactly, when each of these renovation activities will actually happen. This is very important because a few things, right? One, it allows you to have time to plan ahead, right, with your furniture and appliance purchase, when to deliver them and stuff like that, right? And two, most importantly, it holds everyone accountable for the entire project, right? With the schedule, then you can, keep track on these things and can expect, when the renovation is going to be completed, and then when you can, expect to move in, right? Things like that. So in fact, many of these like renovation nightmares happen, right, mainly because there is really no schedule, right? No one knows exactly when the electrician is coming. No one knows when the ceiling work will be completed, right? Things get delayed here and there, right? All these things happen, and the whole renovation take like more than 6 months to complete, right? So you wouldn't want this to happen because it is really, really very extremely painful and cause a lot of headaches. You got your work to worry, you got a family to take care of, and now you got to spend a lot more time, right, to juggle with all these things happening in your renovation project. So it's going to be very exhausting, right? So make sure that you always have a renovation schedule as soon as possible. So okay, back to my renovation project, right? The first step is demolition work. So let me walk you through where the demolition work will happen. So let's go! Okay guys, so here's a quick recap on the demolition work that we're going to do, right? So this is the main door. So when we come in, right, you'll see this wall, right? This wall we will knock down, right? We will actually remove this particular door. Right? Too bad the beam there, then we cannot hack the beam lah. So we are going to hack down this wall, which will open up the so-called kitchen, right? And then you can see that without this wall, this whole place will be really open. And then we're going to build the dry kitchen cabinet right over here, right? So that is how we're going to hack this wall. Similarly, we're going to hack the service yard as well. So the doors will be removed. The two side walls will be removed as well. On top is the beam we cannot remove. Right, so this one will be gone too. So basically, these are the two major walls that we're going to remove, right? The other wall we're going to remove is the master bedroom. Okay, the master bedroom, this part of here, right? Which is hollow one, right? Which we can knock down. So we're going to knock down part of it, right? Is to make space for the Samsung frame TV, where we're going to put in the one connect box into this hidden partition. So we're going to create a hidden partition at this part of the wall. So we will be like a cabinet, a full height cabinet, something like that, right over here. Okay. The other part of what we're going to hack is this part of the wall. Right. So we're going to hack 30. Right, around 30 cm to actually shift the doorway slightly to the right by 30 cm. Right, so we're going to reconstruct
another wall here, 30 cm. Right? So basically it's to make space for the WC which is going to shift here, right? So we don't want the WC to jut up from the so-called doorway lah. So we have to shift the doorway slightly by 30 cm. Right? So this is how we're going to do it. So mainly these are the hacking work to be done this week, right? And then from there we can start the proper renovation. Okay, so recap again. Okay, common toilet, the kids' bedroom, my parents' bedroom, master bedroom. Okay, so as you can see, I shifted my base camp from here to here, right? So this is where I'm going to camp here, right, for all these other stuff. Prepare drinks for the workers, some biscuits for the workers as well. But you know, hard work, right? Demolition, hard work, renovation is all hard work. So you know, just some welfare for them. Okay, and then the pails and whatever stuff. Right, so this is how we're gonna do it, and I will update you once again after the demolition work is done. I'm gonna see exactly how it will look like how spacious it will be, and what will be the next step. Right, so until next time, I will see you soon. Okay, so we are here at my master bedroom toilet where we already done all the hacking. So where we have also applied permit to knock down the doorway, right? So as you can see, we wanted to do some reconfiguration. So the floors are already marked up by our ID so that we can have a feel or, you know, visualize the space, right? At the same time, the tiles are here already as well, right? And the existing WCs have also been removed. And so here's the living room, right? And you can see that the service yard walls and the kitchen walls are already removed as well, right? Tiling and electrical works have already begun. So actually, you know what? Everything is moving really ahead of schedule, right? So at least for like 1 or 2 weeks ahead. So these are my tiles which we have gotten from Hafari. We made several trips to look at it, right? Actually, you know, we didn't really opt for the European tiles, but we went for the Chinese tiles instead because of the grains and the design that, you know, fits our liking, right? But as you can see, the quality is still very good, right? So this is my living room tiles, which is the large format tiles, 120 by 60 cm tiles, right? Rectangular, very big slabs. And the toilet tiles are 60 by 30. So at first we are really very afraid that the colors will be too dark to our liking. But you know, seeing the tiles in our unit, right, they are actually, you know, perfect, right? So I'm quite happy with it. So there you go. Everything has been going smoothly for now. And hopefully, you know, over the next few weeks, next week itself, all the wet works will begin, such as like the pummeling works, the tiling, the building up the new walls, stuff like that. And electrical works, also ceiling works will also begin. Right, so by the schedule, this will probably take like at least 30 days. But it seems that we are somehow ahead of schedule. So hopefully we can do everything complete in the next 3 weeks. So stay tuned for more updates and remember to subscribe and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Happy to answer them. Right, until next time, I will see you soon.